So, Avneet sir, thank you so much for giving me this an opportunity to interact you again after a long time. Thank you so much for the time, sir.
Thank you so much. It's always pleasure talking to you, and thank you so much.
Yeah, sir. We are a trade publication, and we know a lot of business thing what you're doing from last so many years. But I would like to, because we are sitting in March, yeah, our closing financial year. So how has been the year so far for you?
I think year has been really good for us. We especially if we talk about the offline segment, we have grown tremendously. There is a growth of more than 200%. I think offline is back in track. We have seen a lot of attraction. Since the pandemic, there were a lot of worry that whether people will come out, whether the look and feel will again be one of the prime most important in consumer electronics, especially in big ticket size. That has been 23 and starting of 24 has been really good. Consumers are coming out to buy their favorite gadgets, and offline will be one of the most disruption. It will create a lot of disruption in 24, 25. The uptake right now has been that the swing that you were seeing, that things have completely gone to e-commerce. I don't agree. Having said that we are one of the biggest partners at e-commerce, but still major chunk of offline has started again gaining, and there we have seen a lot of spike, and the markets are changing. The adaptability on offline has to be with the trade partner. They have to have a lot of trust with each other, and so far things have been looking very good.
That's great. Means it's a great news for the offline partners and the traditional partners who are our strength are getting business apart from the e-commerce. What they were trending again means earlier. Sir, you talked about the trends, the offline and e-commerce, how the things are shaping up, which is good for traditional business. But can you talk about the trends in terms of technology? Because you are manufacturing of Kodak TV also in India. So how do you see the trend has evolved, and what is current trend?
Yeah, the trend is that in India, the trend has been there is a shift from OPP, opening price point products, anywhere, any segment. There has been a lot of changes that I'm seeing. It has shifting to mid segment.
Okay.
So same in television, highest selling size was 32.
Okay.
Today it's 40, 43, and in tier 1, tier 2 it's been 55. So that trend is changing really fast.
Okay.
Now from HD FHD, technologies got matured, and now today the trend is 4K, especially the kind of events, the kind of OTT that is coming. So from D2H, smart has been the trend. After lockdown, there were local production was not happening, so a lot of shift to OTT. So that trend is continuing right now, and in near future, I think their major focus will be on sporting events, on releasing of new movies, and of course OTT. So at combined, 4K will grow at more than 100% in some of the regions, and smart TV will grow more than 60% on places where fiber optical is coming in the rural areas.
That's great numbers to share with our audiences, because there is a lot of opportunity which we can see this coming months. Sir, IPL is one of the this is like festival which we are now entering into. So how do you see the kind of growth you can expect in terms of smart TV buyers?
Again, I think IPL every year the viewership is increasing. That's your go-to while having dinner. I think it's one of the biggest events of the year, and a lot of brands like us, Kodak, spend a lot of money on marketing, branding, etc. So IPL, we take it very seriously. The penetration of television during this event is basically to upgrade your TVs. So again, switching to a bigger screen size, or having a new technology, 4K, QLEDs, etc. So we see a lot of disruption in this sort of a category during IPL.
Right. So, and sir, one thing means, our audiences which are majorly into the IT business, and they are the key NDs, resellers, retailers at Nehru Place. So what opportunity they can see with you? Means, is there any chance they can associate and they can also grow their business?
Of course, yes. I think Kodak as a brand has one of the best, one of the best in terms of shelf life is lowest. So one thing is wherever we have gone, we have seen that the kind of acceptance customers have shown to the product. On that basis, we are growing offline multiple fold. So when it comes to B2B and B2C, a lot of consumers, whether from any IT market, I think they should start selling. We have 24 Smart, which does both the things as a monitor and a smart TV. The price that is unbelievable. I think the IT industry doesn't know, only e-commerce knows, as it is very popular over there.
Right.
Apart from that, I feel that 32 and 43 FHD, I think it has a dual variability, whether it's monitor, smart TV, or anything on D2H, it solves all your problem. And IT is part of screen, and consumer and a lot of Chinese smartphone brands have recently quit the market, or they've stopped the operations.
Right.
And the major problem with B2B retailers were they needed a product which has less of shelf life, and I think Kodak is one of them, and we have seen that success across India.
Right. So means, as the market is evolving, these products are, keep on, means, these products are very mandatory for the IT resellers, because, maybe the SIs, they might have certain demands of more numbers of smart TVs. And sir, means, because, it's all about, growth, they will have a definitely growth if they are associating with you. How do you take care of their, technical requirements, maybe training required if somehow to know about the knowledge of the smart TV?
See, for everything, we have a complete backward integrated team that
Okay.
handles everything, serving in more than 19,000 pin codes in India, door to door. And with the SLA, especially in metro, the SLA is less than 12 hours. We have a dedicated team of troubleshoot and training all the time, not to the B2B guys, but to the consumers also. So anybody who buys a product, doesn't understand a particular feature, definitely can call on the customer care, and there is a team to give them assistance. So all these things are completely there. Plus, as I told you, that screen is part of IT now, and the kind of technology upgradation that is happening, this will be need of the hour.
Right.
Both for the retailer and for the manufacturer. And one more very important very important point: margins. So a lot of people doesn't know that we give double the margin of what any Chinese smartphone player used to give. We give a complete differentiation between e-commerce and offline, so that all our retailers in GT have that kind of margins, and they have some play.
That's great. Means, apart from not selling good products, about, having a product which is being served by good service network, which you talked on. Moving to next part, because, we see, a lot of consumer has a different mindset. You are talking B2B also. What are those verticals where the growth is happening and the demand will go up, because you met a lot of verticals people every day?
Yeah, B2B is one of the biggest growth driver for us. Earlier, only it was catered to top 3 or top 4 brands. But as soon as the affordable premium segment started growing, a lot of consumers started using our product. And on B2B networks, especially at the government side, which have been very transparent. Apart from these top 4 brands, I think brands like Kodak has started winning a lot of tenders. In fact, I think multiple, whether it's railways or it is central schools, we have won a lot of tenders in past 1 year. It is going really well, and the confidence that they have for these affordable brands have been outstanding. So, and we have also availed government, state governments as well, the kind of pricing that they have opened, we told them in this price we can upgrade one size. So even they were surprised that the kind of pricing and the warranty, everything was given in a better manner than any top three.
That's great. It means the partners have opportunity to connect with you to have a state level such tenders where you can support them to win those tenders. So that's a great opportunity for the partners.
And sorry, and we have branches across India.
So
We
right.
have 28, offices and warehousing across India. So it's not a challenge. Delivery is not a challenge. As I told you, service is not a challenge.
Right.
So all these are our strength. We have built up this infrastructure in the last 30 years, and Kodak is getting a lot of benefit out of it.
So one thing, since when I know about Kodak as a brand, the smart TV, the quality has been one of the prime thing for you to always about. So how you thought that you need to bring a affordability in quality, because it's a very two different things. When we are saying affordability, is it quality is the same justified with other brands?
I think India is driven by brand equity, nostalgia, and what better than Kodak? I think in anybody's life, if you ask someone which is your best Kodak moment, that's like, well, what's your best happy moment in your life? So that sort of a brand was needed. It was a digital and a still picture brand. How to transform into video and then into a smart TV. I think that was really important. The kind of acceptance, love, and true brand loyalty consumers of India has given to us has been phenomenal. We are one of the oldest brand licensee in the country. We're going strong. 24, 25 looks really promising with a lot of new products that coming up this year.
So I'll conclude this discussion, but with one messaging from your side, which is about your top three choose from your brand, which is definitely going forward this season. A customer, whether it's a home customer side or the B2B side, which they can consider from your brand.
Three TVs.
Yeah, smart. Yeah, right.
So I'll divide into three parts.
Okay.
65 QLED. I think that's one of the best TVs, completely loaded. Then I would say 43 QLED. If you want to upgrade your TV from 32 and the space is fine, I think go for it. One of the best, everything loaded from Dolby Vision, Atmos, everything in that. And then our disruption goes still, I think, one of the best TVs for the entry level, that is 32. And that has been, and once we have the Android 11 with Netflix, Dolby, it's a complete package.
That's great. That's your choice, and I'm definitely that there is a great feedback over the digital side also for these kind of products which are offering to customers. Sir, before I conclude, one message for my audience is that why they should associate with you as a Kodak, as a brand. What trust you have built and you need to share with them.
Three important things that I always say. That firstly, that the kind of experience that we have created in last 30 years, we are one of the manufacturers that's present. We're not a trader. We'll go one day, things are not happening and nobody will give warranty and service. Second, we are one of the few brands which transformed from CRT to LED, and we upgraded. Most of the brands either stopped or gave their license in India. We are one of the very few which did what we believed in. And third, most important, the kind of infrastructure that we have put in, the kind of growth pattern we have, the kind of roadmap we have, especially for television. People have started realizing that anybody who comes in, drops their prices, try to acquire the market share, then suddenly either they increase because they have too much of loss or they stop their operations. So we don't need that sort of short term. And I request also to all my trade partners, I think one should not go with small term deals. It will always backfire. You should go with a trusted brand. We are one of the oldest brand licensee for television, started in 2015-16, and every year we are seeing a growth. So that sort of narrative, I think, very less brands have it. And it's time that Kodak should go into the IT sector as well.
That's great. You share a lot of information which is very relevant for my audiences. It's a great talking to you, sir. Thank you so much for the time.
Always pleasure talking to you, and thank you for inviting me.
Thank you.